Spring has sprung, so let's turn on the warmth. Hello all, welcome to Our Father's Way, AC's and KC's Urban Homestead. This is Kathy and I want to thank you for visiting our channel. Stay tuned to the end for an entertaining Hemi video. I would include a cute tech video, but it's most likely would only show him snoring away. Please enjoy. A spring storm hit with lots of high winds. I came out to take little Hemi potty and noticed something very scary. The tree on the front west corner of our house was leaning like the Tower of Pisa, and the roots were literally pulling out of the soil with each wind gust. So we hired an expert on tree removal. Our cool crops are in, and I hope that they survive this inconsistent weather we've been having. We may have temperatures up to 80 and then down into the 30s. However, this doesn't seem to detour the deer trying to steal my broccoli, and I just planted them. Thank goodness onions have a tendency to detour deer. I wonder if the deer laugh at me knowing I would love some venison steak right about now. Another bout of nasty wind gusts and my not so well designed protection from deer contraption did not hold up. I guess it's back to the drawing board. Well, the new garden bed has been started. I've started this part. I'll be tearing down that east side of that garden wall and just shoveling the dirt into that 12-foot garden bed. And then once I have all that dirt in there, I tear it down and put the rest of the sides up. Work for me on this one over here. As you can see, cool weather crops are in, and they're doing extremely well. Especially my broccoli. This year I'm going to have broccoli. And I do have some romaine lettuce, a couple of kale. Radishes are starting to pop up. I got one little kale popping up. Oh, a couple of kale popping up. No spinach over here that's seed started. I have some spinach that I transplanted from starting inside. One died. One is struggling. Two are struggling, and two are starting to go. My peas, dwarf peas from seed from last year are growing, but the new normal peas that I planted and transplanted, they're not doing good. The gnats got to the roots, so I had a feeling that they would not do well. Here's my onions. Let's see, they're not doing well. So I will just put peas in there. We're on the keto diet now, so we can't eat them anyway. I'll be giving them away. So it is what it is. Here you can see the broccoli a little bit better. They're doing gorgeous. I'm going to have broccoli, and I can have that on this diet. Well, that's it for now. Fried chicken became, I think, a coyote dinner. And that was a blessing. He got very, very, very aggressive. And so we had to do something. So he was called and given to the wildlife to have a snack. I wasn't going to make Aram eat him. But we are tearing down the Amish coop, the little Amish coop that he had lived in. And pretty soon I'll have it all completed, done. So we're starting to get things cleaned up and getting things done the way we want it done. We got 6 little boogers. You can only see 4 right now. The other ones are under the heater. But there they come out, just to show you. They're the Cornish rocks or Cornish cross, and they will be processed in about 8 weeks. After much shoveling of dirt, I now have the first part of our new U-shaped garden up. Oh yeah, I am loving it. I have the center part walls up as well, but there wasn't enough dirt to fill that in, so a trip to Lowe's is in my future. I also have the north and east sides up of the last part of the U-shaped garden bed. Here is another peek at my beautiful broccoli.
Do you think I might like broccoli just a tad? Here's those Cornish cross chicks. Not quite as cute as they once were. Notice I put a barrier in to divide the brooder. We have something coming soon. Oh wow, 8 chicks have hatched. This is our very first time hatching chickens, and what a success! We incubated 11 eggs. 2 are not fertilized, and 1 is pipping at the time of this picture. This little guy was just too tired to hatch on its own, so I hatched him from the egg that evening. It didn't look good, and I was doubtful it would make it, but I put it in with its siblings, and by morning I couldn't tell it from the rest. Success! 9 chickens from 9 fertile eggs. Now you can see why I wanted that divider. I needed to separate the big chicks from the newly hatched guys. They each have a brooder warmer, water, and food. The new chicks were taken to the outside brooder the day after hatching. Temperatures did drop into the 30s, but that brooder heater kept them all warm. I have not lost 1 chick due to cold temperatures. This is what's left of the Amish chicken tractor. The rest has all been cut down and hauled away in the trash. It's just another step towards cleaning up our little homestead. I said last fall that the 2 old beds, the 2 8x4 beds, were going to have to come down and I would make a new U-shaped garden. Well, I'm bringing you along. All the dirt is in there that was from those 2 beds. I have 1 wall up and 2 boards to place before this bed has been constructed completely. Then it's the work of raking it out and adding more dirt. So I am bringing you along for the final stage. Oh, you may notice a fullness on the left side of my face. I got bit by an insect while I was digging dirt yesterday, and I'm having a slight reaction, which I do. And also you'll see wires dangling from me. I have a Halter monitor on. No big deal. Don't worry about it. Well, the wind blew, my camera knocked down. I don't know how much you got of it. It's up. The only last things I have to do is rake out the dirt, and I have metal rods that goes in the center of all those bricks so that they don't move like the one did when I was dragging the wood out. This only took me 2 days. Tuesday and today's Wednesday, April 19th. By the way, it is my granddaughter's birthday. Happy birthday, pretty girl. I hope it's a good one. Anyway, we did it. It was a lot of work. This section over here took me from Monday through Thursday to get the dirt out and in there. But I got all of the first 8x12 bed and then the 4x4 middle section done. There was hardly no dirt in the middle section though. And this
took me 2 days. There was more dirt in those 2 beds than what I actually expected. We do have the raised bed dirt for these to fill them completely up, and the peat moss and the vermiculite that I add to it. So my bed will be done and ready for Derby weekend, and that was my goal, and I'm ahead of schedule. Praise Jesus, because without him I would have never made it.
Well, I had an oops in my divider design. It's starting to look like my designs are flawed, but it is what it is. The little Dickens got in with the stinky ones. They seem to like each other.
Beautiful, beautiful broccoli. Radishes, some kale coming up from seed, romaine lettuce, kale, and some more radishes. And over here, dwarf peas over there at the far end, not doing too good, but they did give me some peas. I've got some regular peas growing up, but they're just been planted. And then right there is some more spinach. So my summer crops, or my cool crops, are coming. Here's my onions, and hopefully some garlic is in there.
It's time for Hemi.
Stay. Stay. Hey. 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 Yeah. No. 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 Yeah. We're gonna try this again. Stay. Okay. Here's your check. That was better. Good boy.